Hey YouTubosphere, YouTubians, YouTubers. So your travel tip for today is going to be buying your plane ticket to your final destination, or if you're doing a multiple city trip, buying the most expensive plane ticket from wherever you live to where you're going. Kelsey and I bought our plane tickets to Europe about a year in advance, and actually the sooner you buy them the better, the more cheap they're going to be. Generally it's recommended that you get them 4 to 6 months, but we wanted to do it a year in advance just to be safe. But if you do buy them a year in advance, just be aware that the airline may change around your reservation a couple times within that year, so just be sure to always double check and make sure your reservations are the same as when you made them. Also, if you are traveling to multiple cities, pick the cheapest city to fly into, and you don't necessarily need to buy a round-trip ticket out of that city. It could be less expensive if you fly into, say, London and then fly out of Greece. So it really just depends on your itinerary and how many places you're going to. For me and Kelsey, it just happened that the round trip was cheaper to fly in and out of London. So just research that and see what all of the options you have available. And then to make it cheaper, you might want to plan your trip around where you're flying into and flying out of. All right, so now for the Q&A. We didn't get too many questions this week, but people are asking where I am in the videos, and I'm right here. Right here. People are asking why I'm not in the Friday's vlogs, and that's because Kelsey went on a trip with her mom and I came back for 2 weeks because I had to go back to work, unfortunately. So that's why I'm not in those videos, but that trip with her mom is almost done and our new travel vlogs are coming up and Kelsey and I will both be in those. So stay tuned for that. We're also planning a trip with Daily Bumps later this month. I'm sure all of you have heard about them. I'll put their channel in the description. So watch out for our new travel vlogs. Also, if you have any other questions for me and Kelsey, just ask us on Twitter, #AskSTW, or just mention me in a tweet or comment on a video, and I'd be happy to answer your questions right here on Travel Tip Tuesday. And here's your travel news headlines for this week. I'm sure most, if not all of you, have heard about this polar vortex going across most of the US, and it's canceling hundreds, if not thousands, of flights. So first I want to explain what a polar vortex is. It's kind of like this Arctic hurricane that's coming down from the North Pole, and cities in the Midwest are reaching temperatures of -50 to -60 when you factor in the wind chill. So a lot of planes aren't being able to take off. JetBlue canceled most of their flights. So just kind of some tools you can use when there are flight cancellations or delays. There's a cool map called the Flight Misery Map. I'll put the link in the description, but it kind of shows in real time flight delays across the country. And also, if you do have a flight that is potentially going to fly during a forecasted storm, you can contact your airline and they're more than happy to work with you most of the time because it puts a lot of strain on their services to rearrange. So if you make arrangements ahead of time, it really helps them out, it helps you out, and creates less headaches for travelers. Alright, so that's it for this Travel Tip Tuesday. Thumbs up if you liked the video, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to follow our travels. Also, subscribe to Kelsey's channel, Wandering to a Wedding, because that's where you'll find all of our wedding planning and everything that she has in the works for our special day.